Hey, I'm John Cena, here to walk through memory lane with Amazon MGM Studios. Here we have a picture of Rock Hard Rod transforming himself into Ricky Stanicky. I am flanked by Zac Efron and Andrew Santino, and I think the T-shirt says it all. I don't trust soup. This was a Pete Fairley creation, and it's a shirt that I still have. I took two things from Ricky Stanicky's driver's license, and that shirt. I don't trust soup. Apparently I've spilled some warm water, urine-colored water on the front of my pants, and I'm explaining to my employers here and future friends not to worry, because it's just piss. So here we have Ricky Stanicky, no longer Rock Hard Rod, flanked by Jermaine, who was a wonderful castmate in the movie, and this is kind of Ricky's introduction. All the friends are worried about who is going to show up, and will this unknown actor wannabe be able to preserve this lie that has gotten these men out of trouble and been their ticket to freedom to do whatever they want without accountability or consequence? And lo and behold, Rock Hard Rod pulls it off and begins to actually assume the identity of Ricky Stanicky. Spoiler alert, a movie unfolds. So this is not a still from Smokey and the Bandit 4. This is actually another still from Jackpot. This is me and Awkwafina in the car. I am begging her to put on head protection. She ignores, but she's driving the heck out of my Chevrolet Impala. I believe it's a 96, and boy does it have some horsepower. She kicks the holy crap out of it, and the car is pretty much dog meat after the end of this scene. But, you know, it's not an action movie without a car chase, and this one's right up there with the best of them. So what a fun time this was. This is a dojo scene where Noel saves Awkwafina, the winner of the Grand Death Lottery, in a movie directed by Paul Feig. Man, we had a great cast. And I loved this particular scene because this is when Awkwafina's character meets Noel for the first time, played by me. Paul Feig chose the brown pinstripe suit and the messy haircut, which I thank him for that. This was a callback to a lot of the favorite action sequences that I enjoy, some Jackie Chan stuff. It was very action with purpose and action comedy. Man, as you can see, this frame says it all. This is action and comedy pretty much in the same breath. And what an interesting concept of, if you won the lottery, everyone can legally murder you without guns or projectiles within 24 hours to claim your prize. It's quite dystopian and dark, but you know, Paul Feig took a direction of more action comedy, and it does lean into some of that post-apocalyptic or dystopian stuff. But man, it is a fun ride, and it was a pleasure working with Awkwafina. Here we have an unbelievable fight sequence, which also leans into storytelling through action and comedy. Ilya was fantastic in staging not only the choreography, but the, I guess, artistic depiction of a fight between two heads of state and a group of gopniks. Now, Idris does a great job here of knowing that we're in trouble, and my character, Will Derringer, believes that everybody knows him, everybody likes him, and he's an optimist with a lot of faith in diplomacy, where Idris's character pretty much realizes that it is a tough job to be a head of state, and it is nothing but a fight for your life, and this is an actual physical depiction of that. So he knows that we're in for trouble, and I'm like, hey man, read the room, and then begin to get my ass handed to me. Now in this fight, you can see Idris do incredibly well because of his life before politics, and me do incredibly poorly because I'm kind of movie fighting, which I think is awesome, because Derringer thinks he's a badass, and he's really not. So this is one of those things where, you know, here I am shoving somebody in the car and then apologizing, where Idris is just trying to fight to stay alive and pretty much get us out of there in one piece. The action here is very fun. You know, it's shots like this coming up where you see the shot between the guy's gap and the tooth. Ilya has such a vision for how he wants things portrayed, and I think that speaks volumes to the enormity of Heads of State. It looks truly enormous, and it is a fun ride all the way, but a lot of that has to do with the mind of the director. I mean, the cast was great, but seriously, working with Ilya was an incredible experience. He knows exactly what he wants and is patient enough to make sure that something like this, where We crack the guy's head through a window. He tries to pick himself up, opening the door, and there's no piece wasted. Like, it's not a direct slam of the door, it's an accidental hit in the door. And again, this fight scene is not only fun and exciting, but it also really leans into the characters of both of the heads of state. And I thought that was just a brilliant move by Ilya. Be sure to catch Heads of State, now streaming on Prime Video.